Pressure building on the leader, Mark Zuckerberg. Money talks. Take a listen to this. I'm optimistic that we can make progress on public health and racial justice while maintaining our democratic traditions around free expression and voting. I'm committed to making sure Facebook is a force for good on this journey. Bloomberg's Kayleigh Lyons joins us now. A lot of corporate speak in there, Kayleigh. Talk to me about the pressure on this stock.
Well, frankly, John, the words from Mark Zuckerberg don't really seem to be making a difference in stemming this advertiser exodus. The limits on hate speech prohibition in advertising, labeling voting-related posts is not reversing this trend we're seeing. What started with Unilever on Friday, now a list that includes the likes of Starbucks, Diageo, Hershey, a number of companies that all said spend about $20 billion a year on advertising, pledging not to do so on Facebook or other social media platforms until more progress is made in regard to limiting hate speech and other divisive posts. And of course, a bulk of the spending that these companies do is online, John. Overall, U.S. advertising spending last year was about 50% online, 49.6% to be exact, which is nearly double the amount spent on the second largest medium, which was TV. Now, of course, John, we have to keep in mind that advertising spending was already coming down this year as a result of the coronavirus pandemic. Companies not willing to shell out advertising dollars as much during this downturn. That already was going to have an impact on Facebook's top line. This now has the potential to exacerbate that problem. Diageo, for example, one of the companies pulling back this morning, is one of the company's top advertisers, spent about $100 million on the platform back in 2018. And the top 100 advertisers overall make up about 18% of Facebook's revenue. Now, a number of companies on this list, the likes of Target, Walmart, P&G, have not made any announcements in regard to social media pullbacks yet. But the rising number of companies that have done so may create a peer pressure dynamic. Civil rights groups saying more corporations are going to have to join in this boycott, given the pressure that is in regard to taking action on social justice issues in this current moment. And what that could mean for Facebook's financials in particular, John, if just 50% of those top 100 advertisers pulled back spending in July, that would translate to an impact on the top line of more than $500 million, John.